Hey there. Thought I'd do a review on the Coastal Scents 88 palette matte. So this kid do a review on some other brand of the 88 palette, and I don't think she realized that all the 88 palettes are essentially the same exact thing. But she was saying her Coastal Scents was so horrible because you get broken eyeshadows and this, that, and the other in the mail, and it's like, I don't think that's necessarily their fault, but they, from what I've heard, are happy to replace your entire palette, and you can keep the palette that got broken eyeshadow. So technically, it's like getting two for the price of one. So you can't really complain. Um, Not and she was like 10. 10-year-old needs that much makeup. Trying to get rid of my box here. Okay, so this is gonna seem ridiculous. I keep a color wheel in mind just because it's nice to have a color wheel. So when you start doing your makeup, you can go, oh, that was a bad idea. No, I don't have to do that. I have a color wheel. Okay, so I just made myself. You get your two brushes, sponge applicators. I don't use those anymore. I used to. The results vary because different sponges have different thickness and different. I don't like it. So I switched to brushes a while back, and they're phenomenal. Um, this is our palette. So you've got your, as everyone else has shown you by now, I'm sure, your blacks, grays, browns, silvers, things of that nature. Your reds, peaches, pinks, purples, your navy blues to baby blues, your dark greens, your light greens, your lime greens, and then your yellows and more skin tone colors. I've used this on several occasions. I watch, was it X Sparkage's channel, and there she has it, and there's several colors that she has by MAC that I do not, because I don't want to spend that money on MAC. I'd rather get more volume of makeup than spend $20 on like a little thing. So, but this is a good deal because 20 bucks for this, or 18 something, but it comes out to be a little over 20 after shipping. But it's a great deal. I mean, the tins are probably about the size of a dime, and but realistically, you're not going to use that much. I've also heard it's really hard to find a red pigment. I used to have one that was fantastic. It was red metallic. Like, it looked like Iron Man red metallic. It was fantastic. And it recently disappeared. I have no idea where it went. But we've got this nice red. I'm going to see. High pigmentation. Almost looks like a hot pink right now. Really red. Okay, and then, I mean, you've got your purples, your blues, your greens, if you really want to go into it. Some of them are matte, some of them have a little bit of shimmer to them, just like a tiny bit of shimmer. Like silver, of course. I mean, you can't really have silver and not have some sort of glitter effect to it, otherwise it's just gray. But there's other colors, like there's this color that I like, which is actually ridiculously similar. This one, where are we? There we are. This one, it's ridiculously similar to a Victoria's Secret one I have. Actually, I have it right here. If you are familiar with the Victoria's Secret eyeshadows that come like this, they almost brightening polishes. Ridiculously similar to this one, just not in like loose powder form. Beauty Rush, that's what it is. And it looks ridiculously like that. So if you don't want to spend, I think these are like $7 a piece. You spend 20 on this, you get obviously a larger variety of colors, and it comes with this color, among others, which I'm sure that are ridiculously similar. Some of them are more skin tone, some of them are skin tone. This is my skin. Okay. But I'm pale. I'm super pale. You've got hot pinks, which are also a huge favorite of mine. And usually the only place I can find a decent hot pink is Hot Topic, but they stopped selling some of the better ones. Those are really bright. If you want to see, let's see, how about, this is a blue, but it's glittery. I don't think you can tell though, because this is a crappy webcam. It's like a Smurf blue. It's purple, but it's like a dark midnighty purple. It's black. And then greens. I have such a hard time finding greens personally, and so this palette was like amazing to me because it has so many greens. Because I love green, and I have like crazy mixed match hazel eyes that change, and green usually looks really good on them, but it's hard to find a good green. It's crazy. We've got browns and it's got everything. If you watch any of those other like tutorial videos, and they use makeup that you don't have the money for, like personally, I don't have money for MAC. I use a lot of NYC, ELF, Maybelline, L'Oreal, you know, drugstore stuff, or Walmart. I'm a huge fan of Walmart, so I'm always at Walmart buying makeup and checking out the latest stuff. And as you can see, I've wiped my hands and this stuff still won't come off. So that's good. Long lasting. I love this stuff just because, you know, it's cheap. You get the same effect as you would the high priced makeup, but not for the high price. They layer really well. I've used them in Vegas. I went and I took it, and it traveled really well. I didn't have any problems with it. I mean, I was super careful with it, but it didn't break at all. I mean, you can tell it's all still there. Honestly, I think the matte palette's a better buy because it comes with some kind of shimmery effect to some of them. I mean, if you have any shimmer shadows, you can just net that right on over. Whereas if you want to go for something a little more basic and not so shimmery, if you have a shimmer palette, that's all there is shimmer. And I guess there is a huge difference in between the palettes as far as like some of the colors come out lighter because of all the glitter. But I seriously prefer the matte palette personally, just because you can always add glitter. You can't take away glitter really if it's in the shadow. So that is my review. My computer's gonna die soon anyway, so hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and subscribe, rate, whatever. Enjoy. Bye.